So first of all, let us start. So I'd like to just welcome you all to this session. So for those who don't know me, I'm Crispinas Jacob, and I am the AWS Cloud Captain from Technical University of Mombasa. So about AWS Cloud Clubs. So AWS Cloud Club Technical University of Mombasa is is actually the first AWS Cloud Club in the coastal region in Kenya. Uh, so let me share my screen and present something before I will welcome the speaker. I hope I'm audible. If you can hear me clearly, uh, just thumbs up. Okay. So welcome to event about building your first AI agent with Amazon Lex. So today we shall be hosting amazing speakers who is Grace Ngari. Uh, she is a machine learning engineer. So before I even welcome him, I'd like to take you through to understand what is AWS Cloud Clubs. So AWS Cloud Club are student-led user group for post-secondary learners and independent learners who are interested in exploring cloud computing through AWS or Amazon Web Services. So cloud clubs are led by cloud captains, and the cloud clubs are open to all students who are 18 years and above, or you can say those students who want to dive deeply into cloud computing and gain hands-on experience. So I'm not alone. I have amazing team, and they are doing an awesome job, and I'll show them. So this is my team. I'm the cloud club lead. Uh, we also have the faculty ICI. We have the Crystal, who is the event lead. Patrick, who is in charge of marketing, and also we have our own social media and content lead, who is Fatuma. Also, we have Phyllis Kilondo, who is in charge of design and branding. And finally, the technical lead, who is Elizabeth Kamau, in charge of the technical team. So, about some of the AWS communities and program, AWS Cloud Cloud is part of the AWS community, in which we have other categories such as AWS community builders, AWS user groups. Uh, in Kenya, we have some of the communities such as AWS User Group Kenya, which is the on top, then followed by AWS User Group 1, then the first AWS to specialize in.
Hi guys. Thank you so much. Jacob. Hi Silas. Silas was my classmate back in uni. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So maybe before I just you can hear me? Yeah. Okay. So first and foremost, before I just forget, I want to congratulate Jacob and the team. And basically, what has really excited me as you were doing your presentation is seeing in your team you have more ladies than men. So that's a plus for me. Makofi kwako, I give you your flowers. I am usually so happy when I see ladies in this tech space with doing so well. I am usually so happy about that. And thank you so much for giving the ladies a space where they can, yeah, we can do. You can see we are good leaders. If not, club ingekuwa imeanguka, but anyway, just that's by the way. So, and also another thing, thank you so much, Cloud Club Technical University of Mombasa. It's such an honor for having me. I truly appreciate Crispness and the team. I am so much humbled. Just to cut my story short, as you've heard, my name is Grace Ngari. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I'll post my LinkedIn towards the end of the session. I am a machine learning engineer, but I'm a machine learning engineer working on one of the AWS partner. Let me not mention it, but I'll mention it as well. So a machine learning engineer working on AWS as well, and I'm so humbled to be here. I am still a student, by the way, guys. I've seen some of my classmates here, but niko karibu kumaliza though, and thank you so much for having me today. And yeah, so on today's session, we will be doing how to create a chatbot on AWS. So key requirements, I really hope that we all have AWS accounts as well. Please, maybe if you have an AWS account, you can type 1. If not, you can type 2, so that I really want us, for me, I usually want to do a very engaging session, so that, it's not about the theory, but more of the hands-on. Yeah, the free tier. I'm actually even using an IAM use. My account has been imefungwa kidogo, so I'm using an IAM. So if you have an account, let me know. You type 1. If you don't have an account, you type 2. So that I can see. And also, as we're doing, please let us be engaged. If you have a question, please let me know. And then as I do, you also do. Usikwe tu hapo unaniangalia as well. Okay, sawa. Okay, I think Jacob, it's a 50-50, so I think we are good to go. So on today's session, we'll be doing building an AWS chatbot. So maybe I would love to hear from you guys as I share my screen. What do you think? Maybe can you give me like services on AWS that you think can build agents as well on cloud? Let it be an open discussion. You can just unmute as I share my screen as well. So when you answer, I'll give some LinkedIn premium vouchers. So if you don't answer as well, I'll nitaka na credits zangu as well. No, just unmute. Stop typing. Mode Hitlashwayo Abdullah, muniwie radhi nikisoma hizo majina hivyo, but just unmute and tell me. Give me some of the AWS AI ML services that you know that can build agents, models, as I share my screen as well. Mkikataa mimi nitapea tu Jacob LinkedIn Premium, mimi mtakaa tu hivyo.
Amazon CloudWatch.
Oh, thank you, Eunice. At least ladies are leading in this conversation. Thank you, Eunice. SageMaker and Bedrock. Yeah, you're right. Everybody is right. No wrong answer in this conversation. So basically, SageMaker is used to do the ML models as well. Yeah. But now, our main focus today. Let me share my screen and then because I'll not be able to see you guys from that side. Maybe Jacob, can you see my screen? Okay, so just a brief of what I'm just about to say. So today we're going to build a chatbot using Amazon Lex. You can Google what Amazon Lex is, use ChatGPT as well. And then I'll just, because now when you build a chatbot on AWS Cloud, you're supposed to deploy that chatbot you're supposed to deploy it on AWS, either using Lambda, and then when you deploy it, you can integrate into web applications like Slack, WhatsApp, and all. So I am going to touch a little bit about Lambda and then a more intense about Amazon Lex. So I'll take the very few, like 5 minutes to just explain what is AWS Lex and then Lambda, and then we go to the hands-on. Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can. If you like that, you give me your best emoji. Napenda hiyo emoji ya love, so unanipea tu hiyo. Thank you. Yes, John? Okay, I think it's I'm a Bye. So let me share my screen now. So on today's session, we're going to talk about Amazon Lex. And on Amazon Lex, I just want you to just understand three things: intent, slot type, and utterances. So allow me to share my screen as well so that we can be on the same thing. So what is Amazon Lex? Amazon Lex is basically an AWS service that is designed to build conversational chatbots using natural language processing or automation speech recognition. So basically, it enables the developers to create intelligent voice and text-based chatbots which are powered by deep learning. And also, it is seamlessly integrates with AWS Lambda. What is AWS Lambda, by the way? Let me stop sharing my. Okay, who can tell me what AWS Lambda is? What do you understand by AWS Lambda? As I show you something, please let it be an engaging conversation as well. Yeah, I said if you don't answer, I'll stay with my LinkedIn premium. Yes, Abdullah says it's a serverless application. Thank you. Serverless means it's a serverless application, just as Abdullah said. So you don't have to provision of the servers and all. So yeah, let me go back to my presentation. So basically, what Amazon Lex does, it seamlessly integrates with AWS, Amazon Lambda, and other services, making it very easy to build scalable and conversational experiences. So when it's deployed on AWS Lambda, you're able to integrate it on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, on any social media platform that you have. So what is that? I said if you have, you can screenshot as well. So what's an intent? And because basically when you're building the bot, you utasikia nikisema intent, slot type, and utterances. So basically an intent in the best way possible I can describe it. It is the goal of a user's request. Like the way I'll tell the bot, book a flight, book pizza, book burger. Basically it's that goal of the user, like what do you want to achieve by your chatbot. Maybe just to cut short, is that an intent represents the goal or the purpose a user wants to achieve through the interaction. A very good example is book a flight, order food. And basically each intent corresponds to a specific action that the chatbot can perform. If the chatbot is based on book a flight, so the description of your chatbot should be this chatbot is supposed to book a flight. If the intent of your chatbot is order me pizza, so your description should be as well. I want to build a chatbot that is ordering pizza as well. So basically, what an intent, the major emphasis of an intent is that they're usually good on guiding the chatbot's conversation flow and determining the appropriate response. Like you're able to know what specific intent is this chatbot doing as well. The other thing that is most common, I am also trying not to be so technical as well, is a slot. A slot in Amazon Lex is basically a piece of information that the chatbot needs to fulfill the intent. Maybe let me give an example of my slot being book a flight. So my intent being book a flight. So my slot type should be like the departure time, the departure city, arrival time, and all. Basically, slots, this is an information that the chatbots need to fulfill. In this case, I try to say there are variables that are used to capture the key details from the user input. And in this case, the user input is the intent, which are the required to complete an intent. They represent the specific piece of information the bot needs, such as the travel destination, a pickup date. Just as I said, if for example, my intent is book a flight, so my slot would be the departure time, the departure, the arrival time, the departure city, and all. The other thing, we have types of slot. We have a built-in slot type, which is basically offered by AWS. You don't have to provision it yourself. Like as I've said there, as you can see my screen, I'm saying Amazon Lex provides a variety of predefined slot types. For example, like the Amazon date, Amazon city, Amazon number. We're going to see the on 2 hours as we do it. So these built-in types support multiple locals and standardization input formats, which reduces development effort by eliminating the need to define. You don't have to define the slot type by yourself. AWS has already done it for you. An example of a built-in slot type is just as I said, like when your intent is like I want to book a flight, and then my slot type will be the departure city. So as you go to that drop down, you'll see like the departure city, like you'll see Nairobi. Is Kakamega a city? No, Mombasa is a city. Nairobi, Mombasa, and any other. The other thing I want to talk, I said there are two types of slot. We have the built-in slot types and the custom slot types. So basically for the custom slot types, they help you define the domain-specific values that you're going to tailor to your chatbot's understanding. Like, for instance, a custom slot type, which is maybe like an account type, can include values like checking, savings, loans, vitu kama hizo. I am also trying not to be technical, guys. I'm almost finishing. So how do intent and slot work? I said intent is what you intend. That's the goal of your of the user request, book a flight, and the slot is like the departure city and the departure time. So how do these two communicate? Because it is through this that our chatbot is able to make conversational information as well. So when a user speaks, we'll see like our chatbot, you're going to train it, either it can answer on text, or you don't have to type, like you just say a sound like a voice note and it's able to communicate. So when a user speaks or when a user types an utterance, an Amazon Lex matches that intent, that domain specific chenye anataka, it matches it to the required slot. So Lex prompts the user for necessary information as the conversation progresses as well. So basically, just to summarize what I said, just as I said, guys, when you're building a conversational chatbot on Amazon Lex, please be very sure to understand what's an intent, what's a slot, because those are the two things that utasikia nikikwambia go to the intent, make a new intent, add a new intent and all. Just to summarize what I've been able to talk about is Amazon Lex is used for building the conversational AI using intent and slot as its core value. So we have built-in slot types and custom as well. So, and together the intent and slot structure the chatbot conversation, enabling sophisticated NLP user experience when integrated seamlessly with AWS cloud service. So who has a question on that, or am I so fast? Who has a question on that? I want us to chat something very small on Lambda, and then we start our demo. Who has a question on that? If you didn't understand, if you want me to repeat something. Yes, Abdullah? Please unmute.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
You're breaking.
Hello?
You're breaking, yes.
Okay, let me just type then.
Okay.
Okay. My question is like, do I have to have any basic knowledge of machine learning before I can use the Amazon Lex?
Okay, so for today you don't have to have that domain expert knowledge on ML, but yeah, for today you don't have to need to have that knowledge. But as you build more conversational or sophisticated chatbots, you need that domain knowledge as well. But basically for chatbots, you really don't have to have that domain knowledge, because you can build, chatbots are two-way. You can build the one that leverages the knowledge base, like you have a knowledge base and then like it's able to draw information from there. Where I feel like you really need to have good, not really, like you really need to have the domain knowledge is where you're doing with Bedrock and SageMaker. The two, honestly, you can't do without the domain knowledge. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you very much. I also have another question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to ask, like, can I integrate this Amazon Lex with platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, like?
Yeah, maybe you didn't get me from the beginning. I said when we build the bot, you're supposed to deploy it on AWS Lambda. Let me share my screen. I want to be very fast as well.
Okay.
When you now deploy it on AWS Lambda, you're able to integrate it into web applications like Slack, WhatsApp, Instagram, and the rest. Yeah. So for
Thank you very much.
AWS Lambda, okay, yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. So for AWS Lambda, I'll be very fast. Unfortunately, I usually talk so fast. So basically, AWS Lambda is serverless, just as the word. Is it Eunice who told us? I can't recall who said about AWS Lambda. So basically, just as the word, it's a serverless computing on the cloud. Where you run the code without provisioning or managing the server. Your work is just to run the code. You don't have to look like who is managing my server. So AWS handles the underlying infrastructure as you run the code as well. So basically, it's a serverless compute service. I'm avoiding to read the notes as well. It's a function as a service, so you organize your code into independent functions that can be triggered. It's also event driven. That is, what do I mean by event driven? Like functions via events use the custom API endpoints as well. It's a pay per request pricing, so you only pay for the compute time consumed, that is pay as you go, and automatic scaling. It can scale, or is it called vertical scaling or horizontal scaling as well? So how it works, you upload the code, you configure the function, you define the triggers, then you execute. Yeah, so I think this is automatic. The key features, it's serverless. So just as I said, you will only focus on the code, not on the server management. Like when you want to deploy your chatbot as well. Automatic scaling, it can handle varying request volumes as well. It's cost effective. You see, the normal, zile vitu normal za AWS, it's cost effective, it's automatic scaling as well. Maybe this one I can emphasize on the common uses, what it's used for. It can be used for web and mobile backends, IoT backends, file processing, scheduled tasks, the cron jobs, and now here, the chatbots and voice assistants, so we can deploy them on AWS Lambda because it's serverless as well. So, okay, I am trying not to be technical. For the data processing as well, for those in data engineering, you understand the way you process from batch data processing to real time to responding to data changes. Now, this case can only be used if you're building a chatbot that is referencing a certain knowledge base. Like you have data somewhere, and now you want to transform the data into a data pipeline. So you now transform the data, blah blah blah. It also has the monitoring and logging with CloudWatch. CloudWatch helps you're able to monitor like what logs were there at what time, and hizo vitu zote. So one, it's scalable, and that's it. Okay, so who has a question before we go to the demo? I am trying also not to be so fast. Who has a question as we set up our demo? Or it's something you didn't get to understand as well? Please let me know. I said if you don't respond, I will stay with my LinkedIn Premium vouchers. I know Eunice answered the question, and what's the name of the other guy? Abdullah, and yeah. So Eunice, Abdullah, and Mode. So if you don't answer my questions, I'll hold on my LinkedIn Premium vouchers. Anyway, who has a question? Okay, then if you're okay, give me a thumbs up. Yes, Abdullah.
Yeah, okay. My question is like, in a case where I need my chatbot to get data from a particular source, like is there a permission for like my data and chatbots and the chatbots, like something like my chatbot is going to like extracting some data from a particular source and use it to like give me the information I need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a what?
A provision for that on Amazon Lex?
Yeah, it is because we have the Athena for ETL. You have all the tools. You have the Apache Kafka and all, so you can leverage. maybe there's a chatbot that I did. Let me just show you something on what you've asked. A very good chatbot. Oh, this is a voice agent. I'm sorry. There's this site called 11 Labs. If you're so much into AI, I bet you know this. There's a site called 11 Labs that you integrate, like you have a website. Maybe one day I'll do for you. Maybe do we have Jacob? Do we have like AWS Cloud Club Technical University of Mombasa website? Do we have like a small website? Okay. Oh, it's live. Okay. Ukifika hiyo point, I'll create for you a chatbot and see a voice agent, sorry, and then you can integrate it. Okay, let me not in kampuni jamii. Yeah. So let me give an example of like this one. So is it Abdullah who asked that question? Now, when I mean the knowledge base, you see like this one. I hope my screen is still, you can see my screen. Sindio? Yeah. So like you see Abdullah, like this one, this is an agent knowledge base that is, you provide the LLM with a domain specific info to help it answer questions more accurately. Now, in this case, the knowledge base leverages, now this is the data that I'm talking about, like it gets data, maybe it's a website, like let me give an example, kama your website, the AWS Cloud Club Mombasa. So now the data that I'll have in my knowledge base will be leveraging anything that AWS Cloud Club Technical University of Mombasa has done. Like what is Cloud Club, what have you done, who leads it, if you want to book sessions. So basically maybe your main focus, now in this case your intent, the one that I said it's the goal of the user, will be like your agent will be able to be giving participants like an alert, like tomorrow you see the way is it Luma, you see the way Luma gives you a notification like your meeting is starting in 1 hour. The same way now the chatbot will work now, when maybe integrated on the AWS Cloud Club Technical University. It will make work easier. Like basically what an agent is coming to do in the era of agentic AI is just basically automating tasks. You don't have to do the most repetitive task. Yeah, so it works on your behalf. Yeah, sorry about that, but I hope I answered your question, Abdullah. So onto that, I answered your question, right? Thank you. So onto that, I plead with you guys, like, let me share my screen. Everybody, let us all be into our AWS console. Let me go back to home. I want us all to be on this home. Let me go back to this. I want all of us to be on the same page, because for me, I love doing things. I don't love the theoretical part, but I love doing things more practical. So how I wish everybody can be onto this. Acha nisongeshe hii juu msione account ID, but ni sawa. I hope we are all on the same page. If you all on my, like, if you're on my same page with me, please give me a thumbs up. Kingsley, so I have one. I want us, hata kama hatutakuwa like the 41 of us all on AWS, like to go on that console, at least we have like 20. Guys, if you don't react, I'll not give you my LinkedIn premium vouchers. Siongei jaba. Yes, Vicky. Yes, unmute.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening too.
Okay, I raised my hand by mistake.
Okay, continue. We can hear you. We are focused, girls.
Okay, focused, guys. Okay, so onto that, I said, okay, just for the last time, if you have an AWS account working, I know Sahi, the free tier is not working unless you include a visa. If your AWS account is working, type 1. If you don't have an AWS account, type 2. Guys, let us be fast. Okay. Sasa hao watu kazi yenu ni kutuangalilia hapa tukibuild msitoke, make sure kitu ina run. Kama kuna kamakosa na naming mnatuambia. Yeah, and we go. Okay. But I love you all, even the twos, the ones, yote ni wangu, ni wote tuko tu hapa. So now this is the AWS console, and now allow me sasa niongee sasa, msini distract. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, sawa. Thank you, Masharia Samuel. So if we are all here, you navigate to the home page, to your AWS console, and then come here and type Amazon Lex. I know for mine you can see it from here, but let me just do it. Amazon Lex. So when you're there, you can see it already tells you like Amazon Lex is used for building voice and text chatbot. So you click Amazon Lex. Nataka tuende pamoja juu in between we will be building as we test, and maybe mine will build na yako hai build, so mwenye yake ina build. Also be ready to share the screen. I always love an interactive session. So are we all there, guys? Let me delete everything that I have ndo siseme ni jaba. We start from scratch. Are we all there? You can unmute. Si lazima unipe thumbs up. Unmute because sasa nikiwa hii side siwezi ona, guys. Una unmute tunasema yes or no. Yeah, msiogope Jacob. Are we all guys there?
Yes, I'm there.
Thank you. So when you're there to your AWS console and typed Amazon Lex, you come here and click.
I'm sorry, but I have I'm sorry, excuse me. Like it's asking me to choose a particular region that my current region is not supported.
Go to United States, North Virginia, or US West East, that one.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, but I know United States, North Virginia will support as well. So from there, you click Create Bot. Are we all there? I'll try not to be fast, but I'll try also to incorporate kila mtu. So from there, you can see you have the traditional part and the generative AI part. So that person who told us about AWS SageMaker and AWS Bedrock, if you want to integrate your chatbot with your model, now you will come to the generative AI part, like yenye nilikuwa nimefanya. But for now, because we're doing, we're training the bot us ourselves by our intents and utterances, so you come traditional. And then you have a create a blank bot, start with an example or start with script. So you will click create a blank bot. Are we all there? Sitaki kuacha mtu nyuma, at least ndo you can show somebody you joined this session and learned this. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Please, abegu. Thank you. At least, please, na kukue na a lady pia. No nikue contented. Thank you. No lady, is Grace. Thank you. So from there now you have the bot name. So like in this case, you give your bot a name, and remember naming in AWS so should be unique. Okay. Okay, Joseph. It's okay. I got no worries about that. So let me go back. Where? Error? Oh. So we are we all here, guys? So from there you come to Amazon Lex. Okay, internet yangu iko sawa. So you come here and search Amazon Lex. Na nimesema kitukue pamoja juu we will be building and testing. Ni kama tu venye una testing APIs. Maybe yangu ina run, yako hai run. No, so I want us to kila mtu afanye. So when you're there to your Amazon Lex, after you click Amazon Lex, you come here and click create bot. Are we together? Joseph? Unmute. Yes or no? So you go to the traditional part, click create a blank bot. And then for the bot name, remember the naming convention in naming convention in AWS. So our bot name, let me give it, it will be Toom TUM order food. TUM, like Technical University of Mombasa, order food. So what's the description? So the description can be, this is an app where the cloud club members of TUM can order pizza. Do comrades order pizza? I don't know. Higher. So from there, the I am permissions. Now, these are the permissions that you're going to provision on your bot. That is, you're supposed to create the permissions that, like, your hizo permissions ndo zina work na your chatbot. So you create a role with basic Amazon Lex permissions. Do not use an existing role, because I know you don't have other existing roles on your I am. About the error logging, you're supposed to enable, so that in case you have an error, you're able to debug that unexpected issue, like you're able to leave it somewhere and then debug. Higher. This is another thing. The children's online privacy. Is use of your bot subject to children? Can your bot be used by children? Naweza sema no. Maybe it's over 18. So from there you click next. Are we guys there? I'm waiting for mine to click next. At least nataka tufanye tu kakitu, like kakitu, you know. Kitoka hapa unajua I did something. Give me a thumbs up if you're okay. Thank you, Silas. Hey, Silas. Thank you.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Higher. So for the language now, here, this is where you see, by the way, guys, that's the beauty of AI and ML. I think that's why I love the space, because it is you to tell your model what you want, not see hiyo inakupanga, ni wewe unaipanga. Like now, we supposed to provision our bot with the language that we want it to speak. Do we have somebody who knows how to speak in German here? German and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't know German, let me just stick to English. And then, are we okay? Guys?
Continue. You're listening.
Okay. Okay, we good? Thank you. So from there, for the English, you select, for the language, you select English or German, anyone that you want. For the voice interaction, you can choose whether to go with a lady. Daniela is a girl. Daniela, Ivy, Joanna, and all. Let me know, you can assist me. I hope ya kila mtu imeongea. Yangu imeongea. Yako imeongea? If yako imeongea, give me a thumbs up. Ama nimefanya jaba. Nimekuja hapa for the voice interaction. You choose the one that you want. Maybe let me go with Joanna and then play. Let me, I can assist you. Okay, kama yako imeongea, nipe thumbs up. Tuko stage 1, phase 1 tuko kumaliza. Thank you, Vicky. Only Vicky? Bana watu wa Mombasa, mniongeleshe mimi dada yenu, like mwache kuninyamazia. Sawa. Okay. Yeah. So from there now you say done. So now you've really configured your intent. This is what I want my chatbot to do. Please, I hope kila mtu akona green light. Usiku uko na red. Juu sahi tukianza era hata hatujasonga. Okay. So now from there are we guys okay? We now want to go to the second phase of our intent. We said like our chatbot is supposed to help Technical University of Mombasa Cloud Club members to order pizza. So the very next thing that you go is you come here when ukisha save itakuleta hapa kwa intent, like an intent. We said, and basically we said an intent is the goal of what you want to achieve, right? So you come here to the intent name, and maybe our intent name first. What should our bot do? It should greet us. So the intent name can be greetings. Let me paste it hapa ndo tuende haraka haraka as well. Greetings. I hope you guys are not lost. So greetings, that's our intent name. Like our intent name, whenever I type something on that chatbot, it should first say hi to me, courtesy. Hi. The next thing that you do is you go here to the sample utterances. So a sample utterance is basically a phrase that a user might use to trigger the intent, like hi, hello, I want to buy a burger. Hi, I want, like hizo vitu za courtesy. The way Siri starts, hi, how may I help you today? Now for the utterance, it will be like, in this case, you can have as many. So the first utterance will be hi. So you write hi and then add. You can say hello and then add. And then maybe you can say, hey, guys, tuko pamoja, isikuwe niko ninaongea peke yangu. But I'm trying also not to be technical. Hey, burger, buddy. And then you add. So if you've done that, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up. I've said hi, hello, hi. Na usinipe tu kidole na haujafanya, nitakwambia ushare screen. Mi ni mnoma. Hi, bagabadi. So those are the utterances. Okay, kama umefanya hivyo, nipe thumbs up. Kama umefanya hivyo, ninataka tu, hata kama utafanya kitu kubwa like chatbot yako iongee na like you see how to do this. Kilonzi kwanza ananipea psych na nitamwambia share screen. Phyllis Kilonzo. Sawa. Okay, so are you guys okay about that part? Utterances is basically where you're telling, these are the phrases that you use when you want to trigger an intent. So after you add your first utterance, you can come here to the closing. You kuteremka tu with me and come here to the closing response. So the closing response is basically a response that you sent the user. So like it's a response yenye when you say hi, what is it supposed to respond? So it's supposed to respond like this. Hello. Welcome to, I can say welcome to Tum Pizza. Ni Tum. Inaitwa Tum. Technical. Welcome to Tum Pizza. Do comrades order pizza? Ama niko tu jaba. Welcome to Tum Pizza. Burger Buddy. Would you like to order a burger or a drink? So it will be, would you like to order a burger or a drink? Let me paste it here so that Control C, Control V. Guys, tuko pamoja. Kama umefika hapo nipe thumbs up. Sitaki kuendelea. Nataka at least mfanye the first phase. There's an eclipse going on right now. Sasa eclipse surely. Tuko kwa chatbot bwana. Ama ni eclipse ya nini sija kuget? Sawa. Okay, if you together give me a thumbs up. Okay, sawa Evan, sawa. Tuko kwa chatbot sahi. So, tumefika hapo kila mtu. You just, kama chatbot yako haitaongea, imagine tutakuchekelea na unaniambia tu eclipse hapo. Sawa. So, it's okay. Usikue personal. I love joking, by the way. So, that's our first closing response. And then you head down over to your closing response. You see hapa? You see closing response, you head over to your closing response. You can add, it's a unaona hapa kwenye umeambia variations optional, more response can be kidogo. More response can be, inaweza ukiambia hi, it can tell you hello, welcome to Tum Pizza Burger Buddy, would you like to order a burger or a drink? Or you can say hi there, I am the Burger Buddy bot, would you like to order a burger or a drink? It's optional as well. So leave. Okay, so from there, let me stick to one because of time. You can save. Are you guys done? Save the intent. Okay, nani amefika hapo? We're just about to do a build. So when you save the intent, you come here and click build. So whatever umeweka nini hapo, so it's supposed to build now. And please, I need to see a blue screen. Nisione red sahi. Natuko. The build can take some time as well because it's provisioning whatever you're telling it as well. So I need to see. Ni wagani wamefika hapo kwa build? Guys. Yes, Jude?
In the welcome to Tom Pizza Burger Buddy, should it be in the opening response or the closing response?
Sorry?
Should the message hapo inafaa kuwa kwa opening response ama kwa closing response?
Inafaa kukua kwa closing response because when you tell the bot hi, inafaa kukwambia hi, welcome to Tom Burger Buddy, would you like to order a burger or a drink? So inafaa kuwa kwa closing response.
Okay.
Aya. Kila mtu ako, I hope you all have green screens. I beg. Kila mtu ako na screen ya green hapo. So from there now you now come here and test. So now test itakuletea that it's called the widget. So you now can interact with your bot. You can tell it hello. Let's see what it will respond. Hello, welcome to Tom Pizza Burger Buddy. Would you like to order a burger or a drink? You can also do it with a voice, like usikize kama voice note. You come hapo and then allow your microphone and then say, hello. Okay, let me try again. Hello. So it's doing now transcription, converting the. Okay, ni ya nani imeongea? Yangu imeongea. Okay, ni ya nani imeongea? Viki yako imeongea? Jacob, are we together? Ama pia wewe uli lost na hautuambii? Morgan says I was lost on the first phase after searching AWS on the website. What next? Amazon service or sign up? Okay, I'm getting back to you. Okay, I need to know like who is in the same page with me? Like my bot is talking. Kama I hope pia yako inaongea. It's both talking on voice and it's both talking on voice na it's both talking on type. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Abdullah, kuliendaje? Uniambi rada? Umekwama? Yes. Yeah, we can link it variable. We will definitely link it. I'll show you though not here as well. Hata tuko phase 1 mwingine ashafika deployment, but ni sawa. I am a lost sheep. Who is this? Kingsley Areba, and then I was lost on the first phase. Okay, I want to see ni nani amefika kama mimi. Variable is enjoying me. Nani amefika kama mimi? Give me a thumbs up. Got lost kwa intent. Okay, Joseph. Thumbs up. Okay, Jude, allow me to share your screen. Okay, share your screen. Kuna kitu nataka kuona. Samikenyo, you were lost. Jude, share your screen. We need yeah, Jude, share your screen. Ama, okay, let me do this because Jude yours is working. Let me do this to help our lost sheep. Let me allow Morgan to share the screen so that kila mtu aone. And then we go to the next phase. Morgan, share your screen. Morgan, please. Yeah. Okay, you see, Jude, can you unmute? Is yours talking as well as inaongea na unaweza text?
Okay, inaongea lakini ina respond.
Okay, mute and then we try uone. And you know, for conversation of talking, inafaa voice notes pia ikurudishe na voice notes ndo tujue we the same. Aki huyu anatumia simu. Ni nani huyu? Okay, sawa. Naomba nikuondoe kidogo. Let me use Okay, Sami, then share your screen. Acha tusaidie. Okay, Joseph Ngojiri anasema ako kwa internet. Share your screen. Ndio kila mtu aone. Anybody lost? By the way, guys, I have a YouTube channel. Ni venye nita-upload the video and then nitume hapo. Seems people need to know how to create chatbots. I'll finish editing it and then I'll send it there so that in case you're lost, you'll. Nice. So you go there to your scroll down, scroll chini. Nice. So for the intent name, you write greetings. Greetings. Scroll to the bottom. I hope everybody can see his screen. For the sample utterances, you go now to the sample utterance. Scroll to the bottom. Now there. Bro, go juu sana. Scroll. Hapo where it's written, I want to book a flight. Write the first word, hi. No, yeah, hi, then add. Enda mwisho add utterance. Then the next word, write hello. No, just there. The next one, like you're adding hello. Then add, and then the other one will be hi Bagabadi. I'm a hi Tum Bagabadi. Hi, comma, Tum Bagabadi. No, it's okay. Hi Tum Bagabadi. Higher. Then add, and then scroll to the bottom as well. And then you see there where it's written closing response, then the one that is written response sent to the user after the intent is fulfilled. Click that drop down. Have you clicked it? Yeah, that one, the one exact. Click. And then you see where it's written the message group, then the message. You write hello. Write hello. Welcome to Tum Bagabadi, comma, welcome to Tum Bagabadi. Would you like drink or a burger? But basically, when you're doing chatbots, you can tailor them to anything that you want. If you're building a chatbot for a business, for an organization, this one I'm building it because tunabuildia comrades. So sasa unajua comrades, they usually have you. So you save the intent. After saving the intent, you just take your time. Then go to the build. At the far top, there's a build. So for build, it will take time to really process whatever instructions you've given it, from the intent to the utterances to the slot type, and also it will take time to really, it's learning, like in a learn whatever, it's learning whatever information that you've been able to put there, it's learning it now. I hope it builds well. I just need to see a green screen. It's not time to see red errors. It's not even saa sita kudebug bwana. Nah, good job. So from there, no, you're okay. Then from there, because it has successfully built, you now test. Click on test. Yeah, Morgan, relax, chill. So now I want Joseph Gujiri to interact with your bot. Tell it hi, then enter. Let us see. Hello, welcome to Tum Bagabadi. Would you like to order a burger or a drink? Use the voice notes. So I want the next phase we're going to take is we're going to now provision our slot type to a burger, to a burger. Like ndo ukisema I want to order a burger, it tells you like, do you want a single or what? No, relax, hata ujaguza bro. Now click that voice note that is there. Aya, ongea. Hi. Just say hi. And then click the tick, eka hiyo tick. Bro, unaongea? Okay, let me show you. Like you're supposed to say hi and then you click that tick like yes. Inafaa irudisha ikiongea. Okay, sawa, ni kama haski. My machine doesn't have that. I am sorry then. I stop sharing. Stop sharing. Like this is what I'm saying, guys. Okay, najua na take time, Jacob, but niwe radhi. I want everybody to understand. You see, when I come here, let me tell, hata sijui ama mtasikia yangu because I'm using the same microphone. Inaweza kosa kusikia. Listen. When you click on this microphone and say, hi, umesikia yangu? Hatusikia. Sawa. So basically that is our first phase. Hatusikii ni sawa. It's still okay. My machine, okay, sawa. Maybe Morgan very fast and then nataka to provision the next thing. Morgan, share your screen very fast so that we do the next thing. Yeah, be fast as well. Morgan, please. Morgan, are you with us? Or I go to the next thing? Hey. Ni mimi naona zangu.
So where do I go?
Wait, do you have an account?
No.
Fanya aje, stop sharing. Yeah, or you look for me or you look for Jacob later because where Sai, do you have a visa? If you don't have a visa card, Said fritia haifanyi. Mambo hali si hali tena. Okay, on to the next thing. So for those of us who've been able to build our first bot and it's working, congratulations, huri, makofi kwako. So on to the next thing now. I want us now, our bot, like as you can see, our bot is saying, hi, welcome to Tum Pizza Burger Buddy. Would you like to order a burger or a drink? So I want us to kisema, I want to order a burger, inanipea options. Nikisema, I want to order a pizza, inanipea options. So in this process, I'll try to be fast kidogo juu. Nikianza kusema, nani, tutamaliza kesho. So, nice. So we now want to go to our intent. So you come back here, back to the intent list. Yeah, my screen, you can see my screen, guys? Yeah. So back to the intent list, and then let me close this. You come here to the intent. I know you're not ready for testing. Relax. Let me refresh. Okay, you go there to the intents list and then click on add intent. Like here, you add a new intent and then it will be an empty intent. And an intent, basically, now we want to give our intent name to be a burger order. So our intent, like that's our goal. We want to nini a burger order. So it will be burger order and then you add. Okay, kila mtu amefanya hivyo? Guys, kila mtu amefanya hivyo? Mnipe thumbs up. Thank you. So after you do that, you now have to add your utterances. Like your utterances is, ukisema nataka burger order, how is it supposed to, like inafaa kukuambia aje? So our first utterance should be, I would like to order a burger. I would like to order a burger. And then you add. Our second utterance would be like, my voice is I am losing my voice, but I would, sorry, I would like to order, sorry, I would like to order a burger. That's our second utterance, and then our third sitaki kuweka sana mboeke. Our third utterance would be burger. So after you do that, you go to our initial response. Just a moment. So guys, so from there, sorry about that, hiyo lazima ningepick, it was urgent. So you go to the initial response as well. The response that the bot should respond when we tell it, hi, I would like to order a burger. What should be the response? The response should be, okay, I hope you guys tuko pamoja. Akia guys, okay, I can help you order a burger. I can help you order a burger. Sifanyi vitu mingi ndo msikuwa confused as well. Haya. So from there, when you say, okay, I can help you order a burger, the very next thing you're supposed to say is you save. When you save that intent. So nataka kila mtu afike hapo guys. Nani amefika hapo? Please let us unmute. Okay, I can help you order a burger. I apologize, I'll close because now Jude, are you okay? Jude? Okay.
Yeah, I'm there.
No, thank you. So So from there now, I said like an intent is what the goal of the user, like that's the request. I want to order a burger. We now want to provision our slot type. In this case, we said a slot type is okay. What did we say is a slot type so that I can see ama tuko pamoja, by the way? What did I say is a slot type? Yes, Jude.
It's like the basic piece of information that the chatbot requires so that it can act on the intent.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's the information, but it's based on the intent. So thank you so much, Jude. You're right on point. So from there, sorry, my laptop. So you come here, you kuteremka after you save the intent, you come here where there is a slot option, and the slot tells you very clear it's information that a bot needs to fulfill the intent. The bot prompts for slots required for intent fulfillment, blah 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 blah. So you come here to the add slots, and then your slot name, in this case, because we said our intent is burger order, so our slot name will be burger sizes. Like si tumesema tunataka order, so information yake inafaa kuwa like a burger size. So the name should be burger sizes. Remember the naming in AWS, be very majina zishikane, burger sizes. For the slot type, guys, do you remember me telling you something about about custom slot types and all? Do you remember? So you come add slot name, I said burger size, burger sizes, burger sizes. For the slot type, because it's size, you can go with any sizes ni kama number. Amazon, these are custom Amazon number. And then the prompt will be, which size would you like? size would you like? Is it a single? Is it a single? Is it a double? And is it a triple? So you remember to close and then add, guys. Tufike tu hapo basi kabla to build, so that the next build you can see when our chatbot is responding. Yes, who raised built-in and custom? Thank you, Abdullah. I see mko right on point. Ni waseni wa nguvu. So from there now, you can head over to the closing response as well. So for the closing response, when you tell it which size would you like to order, and then maybe niambie single, inafaa iniambie aje, where would you like to order it from? Is it from, now I'll have a list of where I have some restaurants around Mombasa, kuna best. Acha niacha kuongea. Where would you like, I will paste everything on the chat. Where would you like to order from? Maybe I'll have, is there a hotel in Mombasa called Best Burger? Best Burger. Variable, ama variable ameshaenda. Variable, do Eclipse. Burger Palace or Bagatum. Let me say Bagatum. Okay, I hope siongei jaba. I hope you guys I hope I am not so technical. Bagatum. Isikuwe najiongelesha. I swear before God. Bagatum. Control C. I have pasted it here. I know time is far much gone. Control V. Okay, and then from there now, after you do all that, you save. Ukishafanya hivyo, you save your intents. Okay, can you give me a thumbs up? You see, it's saving. Can you give me a thumbs up kama umefika hapo, guys? Ivory. Sahi hadi niko na Ivory. Niko na majina noma. Thank you, Masharia Samuel and Joseph Jude. Okay, so if you're there, guys, so okay, can we nataka to build? Okay, sawa. So from there, after you save the intent, make sure you can build. Okay, kuna vitu mingi tunafaa tuongeze hapo, but acha kwanza to build. So it's building the tomb order food. If your language contains extra blah blah blah, please build. So it will take some time as well. Guys, tuko pamoja. I hope everybody is building. Jacob, tuko pamoja. Pia wewe umenyamaza. Kwa naero na hautuambii. Okay. So it's building. That's a lot of information as well, but we're almost there, guys. Kila mtu ako na green screen. If you have a green screen, thumbs up. Thank you, Vicky. Okay, there's no lady. Like, hakuna ka lady, there's no, hakuna dem hata mmoja yake inafanya. Wanadada msiniangushe. Like, there's no lady, even one. Eunice. Eunice, Grace.
Yes, Aki mngetuambia tufungue account before the meeting.
Oh, pole Aki, but at least you but in case mtu afungue account alafu anataka ni mguide, we can do, tunaweza fanya one-on-one session, si ndio guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So after the build, you now test. So now you interact. Hi, I know hii yetu haitaongea sana cause would you like to order a burger or a drink? Let me say a burger. So okay, would you a burger which okay, how can I can help you order a burger. Which size would you like, a single, a double, or a triple? So the next thing we're supposed to configure is a single. Okay, like the next, sasa tunaona imeshachukua like tunataka order a burger which is single, double, or triple. So the next thing tunafaa start to configure is, if we want single, where can we get it? From this hotel ama from this hotel? From this hotel. So that's the next phase. Are we all guys there? Kila mtu amefika hapo? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. So the next thing now, after you do that, Sasa hii I think sijui niongee haraka haraka nifanye mbio mbio ndo nini, let me see whether it will talk ama tuachie hapo. Hi, let me see. Okay, make sure yours is talking. Okay, Jude, is yours talking?
Okay, let me test it.
Yeah, test ndo tukitoka hapa tukue tunajua. So as he's doing that, let me try to okay, place yenye tumebakia sioni hatutamaliza saa hii, I swear before God, but maybe I can just explain something small. You see, sasa unaona venye like tulianza from scratch, like we're not fine tuning any chatbot, we're doing it ourselves. The first chat, if you guys were ilikuwa greetings, sindio guys? Kama ni hivyo unanipea thumbs up. Like tulisema, the first thing our chatbot should say inafai tusalimie, so that intent is a check. We said our first intent should be hi, and what was the closing response? Hi, welcome to Toom Pizza Burger Buddy. Would you like to order a burger or a drink? The second intent that we gave it was a burger, like I want a burger. So and then what should it respond? Okay, I can help you order that burger. So after you can help me order that burger, see, you're supposed to ask me like what size would you like, a single, a double, or a triple. Now in this case I said a single. So the next thing that we're supposed to format on our chatbot is, kama nataka single, I can get it through this hotel. If I want a double, I can get it through this hotel. If I want a triple, I can get it through this hotel. So I am trying to show you like the phases, like you start from intent, you go to the utterance, you go to the slot type. So yeah, I think maybe we can, I think Jacob, maybe you can have me in another day, we continue about that. Maybe the next thing that we're supposed to do is now show you how to deploy this and then post it onto your web applications. But before that, Jude, is yours talking? Jude? Anybody? Is variable still here with us? Variable nalienda kwa Eclipse. Okay, anybody with a question then before I hand it over to Jacob? It was awesome having you guys. I really enjoyed every bit of you. Like, you're such an amazing audience. Maybe just a recap of what you've learned, and then yeah, mniambie what have you learned. The next time I'm hosted, what am I supposed to improve on? And then this is my LinkedIn. You can follow me there if you need to chat me. Link for a common, I think for a common WhatsApp, I think Jacob is responsible for that. That's my LinkedIn. If you need to, you can chat me on LinkedIn. If you need my number, unaweza uliza Jacob. If not, unaweza ni chat hapo kwa LinkedIn pia, I'll see. And then if you need, also we have a one-on-one, like ukitaka nikusaidia pia if you want me also to help you to build a chat, maybe like I love the way Eunice is very honest. She said she didn't have an account, so I told her when she creates an account, look for me. I'll have a one-on-one meeting with you. I show you how to build the bot and all. So yeah, anybody with a question for me, it was such an honor to have you guys. You were such an amazing audience, and until next time when you host me, yeah, we'll do. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, and thank you so much for having me. Unless anybody has a you want me to send my number? Okay, you want me to send my number? Okay, my LinkedIn is here. Control V. That's my LinkedIn. You want me to send my number? Okay. Oh yeah, our LinkedIn premium gift when it text through your number. What were LinkedIn? Najua ilikuwa Abdullah, Eunice, and I can't remember the other guy. So that's why you can chat me through the app pia. Okay, sawa Kingsley, sawa, namba ndio hiyo. And then that's my LinkedIn. Follow me or chat me via LinkedIn. Unless anybody has a question before I give it back to Jacob. Great. Okay. Okay, what did you learn as well? Maybe you can unmute and say, what did you learn as well? Morgan, are you willing to share before we give it back to Jacob? Or anybody, even Eunice? I think ladies, huh? Ladies.
You mean Mefura? I didn't know it was that easy to make a chatbot.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm waiting nifungue account, then I practice.
Okay.
But you may take some screenshots.
Awesome. Anybody else? Okay, maybe what you've learned, you can post it on LinkedIn, you can tag me, you can tag Jacob or any other person. Hey, wewe mtu wa account hatuwezi kusaidia sahi. Look for a visa. Maybe let me not talk much. Back to you, Jacob, and thank you so much, AWS Cloud Club, the University of Mombasa for having me. It's such an honor. See you until next time.